Hi friends, this is Hani Mehtani and today I'm going to explain you how to do GoML registration by this presentation. So let's see. As you all know that the UAE Ministry of Economy has been mandated as a supervisory body to monitor the sectors of designated non-financial business and professions as per provisions of Federal Decree Law number 20 of 2018 on anti-money laundering. There are four categories which are supervised by the Ministry of Economy of the designated non-financial business and professions, and they are first, real estate brokers and agents, second, dealers of precious metals and precious stones, third, independent accountant, fourth, company service providers. To register on GoML, there are two registration stages. First stage is the registration stage in the production system of GoML portal, which is called SSCM scan. The second stage is the registration stage in the GoML system. So if you don't able to register yourself on the first stage of the SSCM portal, you will not be able to register yourself on the second stage of GoML system. Before start registering on the two stages, you need these documents in handy. So what are the documents requirements you have to be keep with yourself in PDF form? They are first, authorization letter from the institution you represent. Second, a copy of the passport, resident visa, Emirates ID. Third, a copy of the commercial trade license. And fourth, you have to download the Google Authenticator application on your mobile to get the passcode for the second stage of registration. To start with the first stage of registration, you have to go to the following link, that is eservices.centralbank.ae/sscm. Once you go on this link, you will see the following screen as shown you in this presentation. On the right side of the page of this screen, you will see two tabs. One is registration tab, second is supervisory body login. You have to click on the registration tab. Once you click on the registration tab, you will move to the registration page. On this registration page, you have to fill the organization details and the individual details who are registering as an admin on behalf of the organization. So what are the details required to be filled on the registration page? We will see. First is registration tab. You have to keep the entry reporting entity in this. Second is entity name. Here you have to fill your company name. Third is supervisory body. As you all know, there are four categories which comes under the supervisory of Ministry of Economy. So if you fall under four categories of DNF BPS, you have to type your supervisory body as a Ministry of Economy. Fourth is registration number. In this, you have to put your company license number. Then you have to put the details of the registering user. First is the individual name. You have to write the name of the person who is acting as an MLRO, that is Money Laundering Reporting Officer. His nationality, his Emirates ID, and the email ID of the company, which is operational, in which you will get the mail for the verification of your email. Mobile number. In this, you have to fill the operating mobile number in which you receive the OTP attachment. You have attached on this page the Emirates ID, authorization letter, and trade license all in one PDF, and the size will be less than 1 MB. So keep this thing in handy. After filling all the details and attaching of your documents on this page, you have to accept the terms and conditions and then click submit. Once you click the submit, you will receive a pre-registration number and also an email for the verification of your email address. In the email, once you click on the following link for the verification of email, your email is verified. After verification of email, you will receive another email with the following details: your registration number, entity name, individual name, supervising body, SMS OTP which has been sent to your mobile number, email OTP, and the URL link to move to the further steps. You have to click on this step to move to the another page. On this page, you have to fill up the details, your registered email address, your email OTP, and the SMS OTP that you have received on your mobile number. And then click on the Get Secret Key. Once you click on the Get Secret Key, your secret key is confirmed and you will receive one more email address with all the details. In this email, you will receive your registration number, your entity name, individual name, supervisory body, username, which is used for the second stage of registration, and the secret key for the configuration of Google Authenticator app in your mobile. So how to add the Google Authenticator app in your mobile? We will look on it. So what are the steps to download Google Authenticator app? First, open App Store and search for Google Authenticator and click to install. Once installed, open Google Authenticator, click on the Begin button. In Add an Account screen, select Enter a Provider key. In Enter Account Detail screen, enter an account name and your secret key that you obtained in your email. Put the credentials in it and keep time be selected and click Add. Once you complete your entries correctly and click Add, your account is added. In this slide, I have shown how the Google Authenticator app is added in your mobile step by steps. You can look on it. After Google Authenticator add, you have to configure your Google Authenticator in your mobile. So what are the steps to complete your Google Authenticator configurations? It is, you will see 3 dots on the Google Authenticator. You have to click on that 3 dots. You will see the settings. In the once you click on settings, you will see the time correction for codes. On clicking on the time correction for codes, you will see the synchronize now. Once you click on the synchronize now, you will see the time corrected. That shows the authenticator internal clock has been adjusted to match the time provided by Google servers. You have to click OK in that. Now your Google Authenticator app is configured in your mobile. Now we will move further to the second stage of registration. For moving to the second stage of registration, you have to go to the following link, that is services.cbua.gov.ae. You also got that URL in your email. Either you click on it or type this link on your website. On the following page, you will see on the right side the tab with the name Go to Productions. In the tab, you will see the sub tab by the name Go AML Web. You have to click on the Go AML Web, then you will see the login page. On that login page, you have to put your user ID and the passcode that you received in Google Authenticator. After putting your login credentials, you will be moved to the registration page. Once the registration page will open, you will see again 2 tabs. One by the name registration as a new organization, second by the registration as a new person. You have to click on a tab that is named registration as a new organization. Once you click on it, your registration page will open. Then you have to fill all the details on that page as required for your organization. You have to add phone number and address of your organization. And the registering person details also who is acting as an MLRO for your organizations. The registering person has to create username and password, and he will use that username and password for further accessing GoML in the further stage. He has to fill his phone number and the address also. After filling all the details, you have to upload the following document, that is the MLRO's passport copy, MLRO's Emirates ID copy, and the valid trade license. Once you upload all the documents, you have to put the number given in the CAPTCHA. Once you put the number given in the CAPTCHA, you have to click on the button that is called submit. Once the registration form has been submitted, you will receive a registration reference number. The registration reference number is used for any registration related inquiries with the regulator or the GoML support system. As you all know that the last day of registering in GoML portal is 31st March 2021, and the person who will not follow the guideline will impose the penalty, which is started from Dram 50,000 to Dram 5 million. So friends, hope you all found this information helpful, and if you need any assistance on the registration of GoML, please do contact us. Thank you.